Oh. What we got? We should probably just do this. So I was just checking. I have a weird notification on OBS. It was just telling me that the Destiny... Shut up, Boom. No one asked your opinion. I guess they did a little bit, but... Is that better? So since I put the steel shank in, it's a lot more stable on the adjustment, because when it would bend the post, it would basically tip itself over the equilibrium point, and it would just continue scooting over to the left, which is like not where my face was. Anyway, just made it. It's just a bit more stiff to adjust now. The vow. Have I not done this yet? Man alive! I can't do that. I can't do that. I can do that. The Arms Dealer, European Dead Zone. Epic reprise. Exodus Black. I think I was halfway through that one anyway, so. Stream health. Stream health looks okay. I just panicked because I was trying to do some stuff online earlier, and the old you know what? Screw that hair accessory. Yeah, you heard me. It's the fastest way there. Contrary to the mini-map, let's go this way. Bungie.net. Oh, 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 oh. My hoodie shipped. A Saint 14 hoodie shipped. Yeah, I got the Saint 14 hoodie. Judge me at your leisure. Just in time for summer too. You have no idea. So I don't actually have that many hoodies, despite liking a nice a nice bit of warm jumper to throw on when it's cold or when I wake up out of bed. I have surprisingly few hoodies. I mean, I hate OTHs. Over the head hood adornments. I have more of those, in fact, than zip-up hoodies. Zip-up hoodies tend to be like more expensive somehow. And yeah, so I have like a Tekken 6 hoodie, which I never wear because it's slightly too small and it's slightly too collectible. I used to wear it a lot, but not anymore. I've got an Aperture Science hoodie, which
Captain, did you find the captain?
Gonna go into the
no
laundry
sign of him yet, failsafe.
shortly.
Sorry.
This is loud.
That is fine, and not at all disappointing.
This is
Not like I've been waiting centuries for this.
We'll take it down 10 dB, and then we'll put the music. We'll put the music up, I guess. Seems like a nice kind of level for guns to be at. That's a rocket launcher. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What is that gun called? It's pissing me off. It is just called the Buzzard. It doesn't have a second word. I thought it did. Pulse monitor, snapshot sights, precision frame. 958 light, Jesus. What do you think I am, a noob? Is that a new shader? Tangled Rust? Is that an edge transit? If I get another edge transit, swear to God. Oh, these are? Oh, these are righteous boots. But I have I have the armor mod on anyway. I don't have it for this, do I know? Don't tempt me. Do not tempt. Bad game. I'm gonna turn the music up one more level because I don't think it gets overwhelming. It's kind of nice and ambient.
There's that harpy again.
Hey.
It seems friendly. Maybe it'll lead to the captain. If nothing else, we'll have an interesting
Welcome to the
story
Mouth Noise
that.
stream.
From Earth? You like Captain once.
Captain Jacobson?
Failsafe, this is not your captain.
Captain. Yes. Come. Test. We test.
Uh-oh.
I knew this was some kind of trap.
One thing that does annoy me about this is that not aiming down the sights reduces your chances of acquiring precision critical hits. You can do precision damage, but like you can't get headshot kills. Well, you can, but they're really hard to do. Like they don't come up often. Maybe the music is getting a lot more power than that. Maybe I'll turn it back down. Okay. Major point. Sometimes the music does get loud.
What is this? Where's Captain Jacobson?
Hey man.
Jacobson. Yes. Come. Share mine.
I remember doing this for the first time on the PS4 at like 12 light. think they made it easier, you know?
Failsafe, don't say we've never done anything for you.
Why would I, friendly ghost?
Oh. Multiple links, I see. No grenades? Oh. Fanatics really do a lot of explosion damage, don't they?
Hey, that Harpy's on the move again.
Did I just get toggle crouched for a second there? Was I underneath one of his fins or something? I think I was. Some guns I wish I had on this account. The unbent tree. That's pretty much it. Havoc Pigeon, of course. They should put that back in. Great gun. It's kind of annoying though. Some of the quote-unquote silenced weapons in this game. Do you not have a silenced weapon sound? I think the 18 degrees Kelvin.
Captain Jacobson, can you hear me? It's me, your failsafe.
It's you, my failsafe. Yes, I have this memory. You are a good failsafe. Always helping. Very good.
Captain, are you? I've scanned for you every day since you left. I'm so sorry I couldn't find you.
I left. Yes, I have this memory.
The lighting effects in this game are always... love it. Although I'm pretty sure it was built in the Source engine.
Lost. Yes, we will test lost.
Juice box. Club is it? Who is what? Someone down there? Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw a blue dot on my radar. What the fuck? Hello? Nobody. I'm freaking out, man. Whoa.
This is the final log of Captain Jacobson of the Exodus Black. We hoped to touch the stars, to colonize beyond our system. We failed. I couldn't save my colonists. I couldn't save my crew. I couldn't even save myself. The machines here are closing in. I think they mean to study me. If someone finds this, I would do it all again.
Captain Jacobson is dead?
Yes. I'm so sorry, Failsafe. We'll see you soon.
Got Drang. What? Oh. Yeah. Rampage, kills with this weapon, reload Sturm, consecutive kills overflow Sturm's magazine with bonus damage rounds. Let's check out some of these horrible skins that we can put on it. Ooh. Oh, they've still got this bound to the fucking arrow keys. Hello, Bungie employee watching this stream. Please rebind these to W, to A and D, because the arrow keys are almost a foot away from the WASD keys. You fucking sadist. Sorry. Was that too far? I'm just trying to see if I have a skin which is a little bit more gold than the gold skin it comes with by default. I don't think I do, but never hurts to look. Also, can we have spinny guns? Can we spin guns? This is nice. Grayscale undergrowth, I like that. But is that actually the golden gun? It's fairly similar. Pen barrel, lighter. What was the top box? I can't remember. But it's also kind of like a Luger, right? Oh, good. Concentrated radiolarian culture. Huh? Rocket scientist? What? Titan ornament? Oh. Ah, they're pretty lit. I'll take it. Oh, cool. See, these are like baby quests that you do right at the start of the game. They give you five exotics and 5 linked legendaries that people basically used for PvP and nothing else. Dragon Sturm, which is a Luger and a Mauser. The Mitre Multi-Tool, Mitre Mini-Tool. That's all I can remember. Just those 4 guns. Maybe you don't get guns for all of them.
Captain, although I cannot really experience grief, I am simulating a close approximation. 'Cause Like when you lose someone. It is impossible to stop yourself from projecting possible worlds where they might still be alive. Thank you for your assistance, Captain. This expedition has given me a lot to process. I look forward to our next endeavor. Goodbye.
Enemy of my enemy.
Accessing node 7874.
Is that Titan?
Corrupted. Accessing node 7874B.
It is.
Corrupted. Accessing node 7874C.
Corrupted. I'm so glad I can stream Destiny again. Do you know what else I might be able to stream again? Dude, fucking Monster Hunter World. Could you imagine? We could finally do part 10. Like, I actually played Monster Hunter World with a friend, believe it or not. And it was
Good. I presume Sloane's with you.
We go in, we scare the fallen out of the control center, we get out.
Affirmative. Reports say we're dealing with one captain and his crew. This should be routine for someone like you.
Routine. What was I talking about? Monster Hunter World. Played it with a friend. It was boring. It wasn't boring. It was fun, but it wasn't fun, like the game experience. Excuse me. Jeez, I don't know what's going on here. Just endless burping. Baby quests for people with less than 100 light. Oh, everyone starts at like 400 now, don't they? So baby quests for people with less than 400 light.
That barrier's energy spectrum matches this servitor's.
Oh, does it?
It
What a
could
coincidence.
be a coincidence. Not a coincidence. Looks like they're using servitors to wall us in.
Oh, I need to grab these. This game's visual design is great. Can I say that again? Just like as many times as I possibly can. Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 had really great visual appeal. In my opinion. They... locked. Okay. There are still some things which are extra shitty, like that. There's a good reason for them. These mechanics, and another reason why I feel like this game was maybe based in the Source engine.
Data, not systems control. Linking up with their taps.
You know, it's one of those things that you see in Source all the time. People don't have a cavity for the door because it can lead to gameplay issues where people can just walk through walls, which isn't good. Especially if you suck at making levels. Lol. It's happened to me before. I've been stuck in wall cavities in Source engine games. Half-Life and CSGO. One time in a map that I made myself. A map that I stole myself. What? Oh! Did you take damage? No.
Fallen got, we've got. Let's move.
Yeah. This game features a whole bunch of things which are very Source engine-y. I guess it's just really because the Source engine kind of paved the way for kind of high efficiency high efficiency 3D environments. It's what it does. So there's a lot of drawbacks in the Source engine. There's a lot of things which the Source engine does not do. Like RTX, no. But even before RTX, there were games with somewhat real-time reflections. Doom, for example. I don't think the original Doom, but Jeezy Doom, at least. You can see yourself in the mirrors. That is a real-time reflection of sorts. Kind of shitty one, but it is what it is. Source does not allow for real-time reflections, only cube-map reflections. And it only... I'm not sure this is true in all of the Source engine, but in CSGO you're only allowed one dynamic light. So shadows are pre-computed for everything except for one light source, which is usually the sun. But you can have one dynamic spotlight cascade or something. There was some weird hack that allows you to get a second dynamic light for like prop lighting or like dramatic hallways, areas where the sunlight doesn't reach. Am I meant to be going up here? Honestly, I am. Yes. Which is, it basically cuts down the processing power of, you know, what's expected of the level. It's only ever going to be, you know, like 10 models which need an accurate shadow made, or 20 models or 50 models or whatever. It's not going to, you don't need an accurate shadow rendered all the time for every model in the level. Most of the level geometry will be baked in to the
Come on by when you can, Guardian. We'll get a look at what
to the level. What was that noise? I know I always sound like I'm bored when I'm talking about these kind of technical things, but I really enjoy these things, you know. I sound bored now because it's kind of late.
Welcome back. I had Holiday look at the data you pulled. She says somewhere on... Later.
Oh. Oh yeah. Get that lumbar support going. Oomphed. But yeah. Source engine is something I
Deny their objective, whatever it is.
the crystals. It's down.
The same way you finish everything, Guardian, with flair. Stand down.
Is that all I get? Is that the thanks you repay me with? Oh, that's not an exit, okay. But yeah, and because the lighting information is baked into the level rather than having to be computed at runtime, it runs faster. Remember, a computer can read things faster than it can calculate things.
We need you to get in there and cycle the power. That should clear up the noise and restore the core systems as well.
Hang on, they want me to turn it off and then turn it on again.
Cycling power.
Oh, cool.
Let's find the other one.
That's not a doorway. Read like a doorway from a distance, right? I guess any kind of squarish looking thing will. Except all the doors and tighten the circles, so. Brain. Die!
That's two. Wait. Devices that require multiple separate activations. Aren't those, you know, really dangerous?
Did I say the reactor was safe?
Here I was thinking you liked us.
The people Sloan likes tend to wind up in crossfire and indefensible positions. Ask me how I know.
It's because I trust you to survive, Commander. Alright, with those terminals refreshed, we've pinpointed the reactor's boot-up console. Light him up.
The soundtrack to Destiny 2. Like, soundtrack to Destiny 1 was good. And it was good, and it is good. But Destiny 2, I don't know. Something about the soundtrack that was, you know, really, really vibing with me, man. And it's the same people, right? Mostly. It's Mr. Salvatore. No O'Donnell's here. Shame. But I feel like Mr. O'Donnell was maybe just a name. It was easier to remember than Salvatore. Because I don't know really what he brought to the table. Like, I have an idea, but a lot of the stuff that you find in the Halo soundtrack is staple Halo kind of. You're not dead yet? Alright, okay. You wanna play hardball? I see. I see. Yeah, what the hell have I walked into here? Please don't be shooting me. Shoot the ogre. Look at that happy ogre down there that needs shooting. Yeah. You got the idea. Ah, I just have to get in. I don't have to kill any of these fools. Fucking bullshit. Not that I couldn't, but maybe it's better if I don't. I don't know, you tell me. That doesn't look strictly like a cube map reflection to me, but I think that's mostly because maybe that's a projected, a light source projection. So I have a vague understanding that there's a kind of a light source in the source engine, which instead of firing a beam of light, as it were, it fires a texture, or a beam of a texture, a lit texture. They're called texture projections. Not to be confused with virtual textures in the Unreal Engine, which is a texture that is projected onto a 3D surface, rather than applied. There's some weird memory loophole which makes it better, something. I don't really know. I didn't really Like, I watched the video about virtual textures, but I didn't really understand anything that they were talking about, to be fair. But a texture projector can work stylistically akin to a
Golden Age safety checkpoints. Still operational too.
dude, I do not remember this laser disco.
The captain. And it looks like he's stuck. Too bad.
Don't let him distract you. Wake up that reactor.
Thank you, finally giving me a flippin' flashlight. If only this rifle had subsistence. Ah, that'd be OP, wouldn't it? Hmm?
I didn't mean to free the captain.
They gone. They gone, son.
We're free. Let's get out of here.
I can see the reactor on heat scans, bright and clear.
There are a lot of
Well
things in
done,
this game
Guardian.
which
Now all we have to do is get to it before the Fallen do. Should be easy, right?
I have not seen done in the sorry, in the Source engine. There's a lot of what I can only describe as use of vectors rather than rasters. So like you see this. Maybe this is a bad example because this looks pretty crispy. This is a bad example. These are crispy. But we got to get away. But you see those tiny little dots? Like there's so many little levels of detail to each thing. This is a good example. These, you see these all around on doors and stuff, and it's just a little matrix of capsules which have been actually. That one's crooked. It's clipping into the actual object there at a really odd angle. Gross. But yeah, you can see each individual little dude, and there's look right. My face is pressed against this, and we're zoomed in with a scope, and you can't visibly even kind of detect pixels. You see there's a grungy texture behind it. You see that's a texture. You can see some pixels going on. But this kind of mix of different kind of detail levels and different kinds of masks applied to single objects or like meta objects, I guess, because you know there's transparency, translucency, and there's multiple faces being textured and rendered, and there's a bit of reflection going on from the. What is that reflection going on from? I think it's that. I think that's a cube map reflection from when the room is dark. Ah, yeah, you see, yeah. Because that's not actually where we stood. As you can see, if we were stood, we'd have there's this not being reflected. This is a cube map, but it's taken from like the middle of the room, like here. Yeah. So okay. I'll yield on the point that cube map reflections aren't specific to the Source engine. Okay, I'll give you that. But they are notoriously Source-esque. Why don't you let me out there, man? Oh, there's something to scan around here too. Don't. Oh, it's. It's over here. Oh, it's there.
hive runes draw their power from a different dimension, where there's no difference between a word and its meaning. When the hive erode the barrier between our dimension and theirs, the rune for death brings literal death.
Why is it moving? Gross. So there's a lot going on this. You've got your surface texture, which is a glass with a little crack all over the top. And then you've got an inside texture with a depth offset and some Fresnel distortion around the edges. And to add to the Fresnel distortion, there's also some black shading. In fact, I can't remember what the video is called, but there's a great Unreal Engine tutorial about adding effects like that, and apparently they're quote-unquote very costly. Although theirs was animated, that one was static. But that one was also lit, so... it's the, you know, you just... That's not just a depth offset, that's modeled. There's two different textures. Definitely. Almost definitely. 99% certain. Here's another one. Come on. Stuff like this. Right? That's not natural. If this was rendered from a bitmap or a JPEG or something, and it's animated, is it just animated? I'm gonna go with it's just animated. In the 2D, I don't think there's any 3D deformation of the mesh there. No, it's all optical illusions. Very nice, very convincing. But like if you were to do that with like a texture or like several samples of a texture, I mean, dog, what's going on? Like, I mean, for one, the capsules are pretty high resolution, right? And then you're changing the amount of light they're emitting. There's 2 layers of capsules. There's a layer of circles on top. Whack. There is no way that you'd want to do that with pictures, especially considering it's like a detail object. You barely even, you run past that. You don't even, it just looks like some shading, right? What was that noise? Oh, they are animated. Bullshit. Yeah. As I keep saying, there's someone at Bungie knows what the hell they're doing with graphic rendering, and they've got their brain engaged. And I'm almost 100% sure that that dude works on Halo 3 too. Or Dudette. Again. What's up, guys? They didn't even fucking move. Oh, we're here. Hey, lads.
Thanks to you, the reactor is online, and we know just where it is. Dropping coordinates now.
Do we need to go to the reactor? It's online.
He's been one step ahead of us this whole time.
So we do this fast. We've got this, Commander.
Okay, I don't think we need to really bother. It's time to new. You know, I've just thought. If you want to create like a cavity for a door, for a sliding door, and you don't want people getting into your level, just block it off with a movement controller brush, a clip brush, an invisible wall. In Unreal, I was surprised they're actually called invisible walls. That's a collision preset for stuff. Makes your stuff invisible and turns it into a wall. I mean, what more do you want, right? Does what it says on the tin. Absolutely fantabulous. Oh. Okay. Oh, where? Okay. Not HP, I wouldn't have survived that anyway. Ah, poopy. I like being in those, but I'm trying to just do the mission, man. They're relaxing. They were even better in Destiny 1, because you literally couldn't see out of them. You were just in this, you know, surreal, serene, white world, going half speed. It's good. Bad lad, mad lad, hive on the loose. Eat your grenades. They're good for you.
Watch out!
Watch out what? Exploder shanks. It's new about explode. It's a couple of exploder shanks there. Are they always called exploder shanks? I mean, they're only shanks. It's not like they're actually alive. They're basically just drones.
Sloan, why do the Fallen want the reactor?
For ether production, probably. They hook up a big servitor to it, they double or triple output. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Oh, he's just spawned on me. Wait, what? Where's he gone? Where's our lad gone? What was that noise?
I can't believe that captain's still ahead of us. He's much cleverer than most of the captains we've met. Well, I say met, but you know what I mean.
Met some captains. Varric's count, right? He's totally a captain. I'm still waiting for them to bring Tanix back like an 8th time.
Remind me, do we like the Hive or Fallen better?
Yeah, nah. Nah, lad. Go on, do an emote. Yeah.
I think that captain just gave us the reactor.
Yeah, lad.
You think you understand the Fallen and then... Well, let's take it. Sloan's waiting.
Take the reactor. Oh.
Sloan, you'll never guess what happened.
You killed a captain and found a methane reactor?
We didn't kill him. He let us have it. Just looked at us and left.
Fascinating. This is an excellent reminder that the universe is a complicated place. That perhaps there are more things in the heavens that can be dreamt of in our philosophy. At any rate,
that light bleed is just fantastic. Rat King's crew. Oh, Christ. I didn't get the Rat King's crew on the PS4. What was that noise? It must have been game sound. It sounded like a fucking floppy drive for a second there. I was worried my hard drive was about to fucking top itself.
Guardian, thanks to you, our power shortages are just a bad memory. Between the wave generators and this... Good luck, Warlock.
Absolutely. Yes, you're welcome. Something, something, something. Get out. Get out.
Priorities are power systems, life support, weapon systems, in that order. Salvage what you can and move on. Okay, report.
So I get 26 mobility from the Hierogama. In fact,
Fine. Just fine.
extra discipline, but I lose like a lot of everything else. We get 60 to 65. Shame. Because as we know, the Hyrokama is the best body armor for warlocks in the game. What?
I'm here for you.
Oh, I see. So all the ones which have got like a tracker. That's a new favorite button.
I know it's a longer route, but we cannot guarantee safe passage through the reef anymore.
Huh.
We need fuel, we need coolant,
Rat
we need nav
King's
upgrades.
crew runs to and fro. Good girls and boys know where to go.
Please and thank you.
Pick up your toys and darn your socks. On errands of woe, on errands we walk. Bounties, maybe? This weapon is a relic from the Golden Age. Perhaps
Guardian.
there's more
Look
to
alive.
it than it seems. Dark Rahul may have the answer. These are...
Stay loose, stay loose, stay loose. Ugh.
okay.
If anyone from the reef hails you, do not talk to them.
Alright, these are playlist.
I mean it. Your wit is not helpful.
Seasons. Oh.
Guardian, are you okay?
I...
Well, those ships aren't gonna fix themselves.
We just got a full set of the armor, didn't we? Ooh. The helmet is alright. mean, it's not horrible. 46, it's horrible. Wait, is that 66? If I give them ability mod.
Report. Give me the files on the Awoken, all of them. Lock out override Sloan 3-5 Blue Alpha, and purge that buffer quick as you can. Tower protocol. I have my orders. Let's get this done. One eye on the power grid. Still good.
You can kind of change the tint of the projection. Oh, what's that noise?
At ease. I'm sorry about Cade. He was an irreplaceable member of the Vanguard.
What in the darn tootin' is this? What? Extended mag, okay. Heat sink. Overheat damage is reduced while not aiming down the sights.
Shore
Okay.
up our comm towers. If something
Inlay
happens
stock,
in the
okay.
reef, I don't want to lose contact with Earth.
Okay. Sustain further overheat, increasing damage but burning the user. Sounds stupid, let's equip it.
Next time we set up the secret base on a dry planet, I've been thinking about what our ancestors meant to do out here. Was making this facility a statement or just the next step?
It's a Tommy gun, right? But it's not. Enhance. That's CDZ. Huh. Oh. Got triumphs unlocked. Oh, CS season. Duh. Did I just get an emblem for doing that? Thank you. Warlark. Oh. Oh. Don't know what's going on there, but alright.
noticed any strange fallen nearby? I swear I've caught sight of four-armed creatures that were, well, glowing.
We've all been through a lot, Deborah. Staying in your church tower for this long might have taken a toll.
F in chat for Devram. I'm on
Good
fire.
news, Devram. It's not just you. There is something different about these fallen.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel any better.
Something in their ether. Traces of Cabal technology.
Ether only provides sustenance for the fallen. If they're augmenting it for some other purpose...
I've gotten pretty good at isolating Cabal signatures. Let me see if there's something around here I can trace.
Had big trouble with this room.
Throttling our communications. Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it fast.
Say again? You're breaking up a bit.
I think I did this with a sword the first time. Big mistake, don't do it with a sword.
Some kind of electromagnetic cage to hide what they're doing. No wonder we couldn't find the source.
Stefan, do you still have their signal?
No luck, Mom. We might have lost them down there.
Hey, Ikora.
Good to hear your voice again. What did you find?
I'm not sure. Some kind of machine. It's enhancing their ether somehow.
Ah, the direct approach. Well, if it means they can't make any more of that stuff, I'm all for it.
But the Fallen are resourceful. This isn't over. I must go and meditate on how to end this crisis.
Always thinking about the big picture, that one. Head back to the church, you two. Let's figure out our next move.
Spooked me.
I was a bit worried when we lost contact. You wouldn't leave me alone out here, eh? Now, thanks to you, the Fallen won't be making any new enhanced ether. But it's not quite time for tea. They've brewed enough ether to have a whole pantry full of the stuff. Aim well, man.
Cool.
Okay, think outside the box. If I were several containers of artificially enhanced ether, where would I be?
Keep it simple. The Fallen are desperate. They're trying to hide something. How did they do it last time?
Well, they've used a set of barriers to keep us out. I'm detecting one nearby. Let's go. A forgotten crate. Hidden away in shadow. Probably empty. That is a big barrier. No wonder I could detect it so far away.
The bigger the barrier, the bigger the cache. How are you going to get it down?
Don't overthink it. Go punch some Fallen. See if they've got the key code.
No key codes. I think this explosive will work just as well. There's a fallen teleporter here. I think I can brute force my way past their security, but not quickly.
No choice. You're gonna have to kick down the door, little guy.
Don't call me little. There's nothing left in these cores. All the ether's been drained out of them. But there's another cache close by.
On your guard. The Red Legion must have heard all the commotion. I've seen harvesters flying about the area.
Bet they want some payback for the Fallen stealing their stuff. I can relate.
We're going in.
This must be the place, but there's no Fallen. And the ether must be cloaked.
Then let's get the neighbors to uncloak it. Why don't you send up a couple of flares and see how some Red Legion shock troops shake things up?
Uh-oh.
To tell with all the cloaking, but I think we got it all.
Seems likely. I just caught a glimpse of a servitor headed for the mines. Never seen one like it.
10 Glimmers says that's the one making all the modified ether. Don't miss this chance, you two.
Okay, just let us enjoy this one for a minute.
Enjoy.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Not today.
Hawthorne has asked Ikora to take her place. Something about knowing more about all that Fallen stuff.
Meaning ether distribution from servitors to Kells. Consequences when that supply is severed. Subtleties of an Archon priest versus a captain.
Oh. Poopy.
We've got an Archon priest and he's glowing.
Then some enhanced ether still remains. Finish him quickly.
Who the hell is shooting me?
More depleted ether cores.
Perhaps you could scatter them like breadcrumbs and draw your quarry back to the surface.
You're joking, Dev. But that might actually work. Guardian, head back to Devram's tower. You'll need some room for this to work. Good luck. Stay focused.
Oh, looks like there's an update. Excellent.
A Glimmer mining crew.
Oh,
Shut them down.
Good luck. Stay focused.
One giant heap of Glimmer incoming.
My word. You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
That servitor will be vulnerable while it recharges. Find it and destroy it.
mm.
multiple inbound fallen ships. They're not going down without a fight.
But they are going down.
You saw nothing. Ooh, reaching chest.
Fantastic work.
The Fallen won't recover from this anytime soon. Exemplary.
Head back this way when you have a minute. We'll close this chapter out.
Yes. Money. Oh. Thank God there's an update for this game. Oh, money. Ooh, money. Oh. That's an unfriendly feeling.
I'm fresh out of words to thank you for a job well done. Perhaps I should study some other languages. If not for you, the Fallen might have clawed their way back to our door in time. Instead, they're back to running scared. It's easy to think of them as just another enemy. But look a bit closer and their desperation's not too different from ours. That's enough philosophy for now. I'm just glad not to have glowing Fallen about the place while I try to sleep. So for that, cracking good job.
Cool.
Mind your rockets.
Oh, I see. Time to whip out the old Destiny 2 companion app. What are you downloading there, companion app, buddy? Oh god. It's downloading something, that's for sure.
I've found a keen little nook near the top of the barn, where I enjoy watching the sunset over the Shard. It's relaxing. Did you wish to discuss something?
Yes.
I'm fresh out of words to thank you for a job well done. Perhaps I should study some other languages.
Let's just finish this off and we'll be golden. I gotta say that the old crossed rig is running real well recently. Like everything just seems to work a bit nicer. The only thing I can complain about is the heat output. Jesus. So I can only assume it's the extra fans, the good fans, the unbroken fans that are actually spinning, keeping the heat out of the case. CPU obviously was never a massive issue, but the SLI setup really, like the bottom card got significantly hotter because it was just being vented on by the top card. It's yeah, CPU GPU design needs to upgrade itself for SLIs.
Yes.
Nope. Don't want any of this. Want it to go in the bin. Peace.
Need something new?
What was that? Street fashion ghosts. What?
Don't get too distracted.
I think
by
it's
the
kind
new
of cool
setup.
how they're adding ornaments to. Oh, that looks pretty cool. They're adding ornaments to. Oh damn, bruh, the big two.
Just browsing. That's fine by me.
Some things in the Bright Dust store that we're gonna have to unlock here. Is that for Sunshot? Yeah. Oh, dude. I do not have crimson. Diadem of Deceit. That's pretty cool. I don't have Ground of Tempest either.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Ready and waiting.
Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Oh dear,
A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down.
I like it that it's red, but I hate that thing. Let me just get rid of some shaders here real quick. In fact, we can have a look at the Mighty Mighty tool. There it is. I used to have a skin on this thing. I think I had something like real shitty camouflage on it or something. Just because I could. Just because the multi-tool wasn't tactical enough for me.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
We've only got fairly woke skins equipped at the moment. Shame.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Yay.
Let's get you back out there.
Do you have another quest for me there? Oh, it's the it's the prestige quest for the Tommy's tinderbox, whatever we just got. Let's see how it works. Let's see. Blech. It's 963, nice. Rapid fire and quick draw, no. Wait, yeah, 963, yeah. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away.
Out in the world, huh? Everything's still there. I can help you.
Okay, then. Remain vigilant, Guardian.
Yeah, inventory. Well, I wanted to put some of these down. So we can grab some of the ones from the Bright Dust store. Maybe pick up the emote. I don't know.
Eververse has the goods.
Hmm. You got 1250, Jesus. Shaders are nice, they're only 40. I can deal with 40.
Checking right away.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting. Looking for anything special?
Biological materials.
I'm 4 days. And some more triumphs to take care of. Gambito, Bantino, Daily. Okay. Team, block party. Did I not claim these already? Well, I claimed them. Guess I didn't.
Right away, Guardian.
Tell me about it.
Looking for something in particular?
quickly, friend.
What is this? Oh, consumables.
Our light is stronger than ever.
I don't want you to record this transaction. I want one like the
I think there's strike bounties, but I'm not sure. Ah, machine gun final blows in the strikes. Strikes? Nightfall?
The
Strikefall?
Vanguard will survive this. The last city will survive this.
I'll take it. Wake up! Nothing else.
Listen to me.
Good luck.
They rebuilt the Speaker's private quarters even after the reconstruction. I still can't believe that he's gone. He wasn't the first Speaker, and he can't be the last, right? We still need a Speaker, don't we?
Indeed. I got you, fam. Oh, ramen machine. Okay. All right. Okay, that's a dead end. Ooh. Huh. So Zavala's a big Suros fan. Who knew?
I am at your service.
Stolen? No one outside the No, I can't do it. He's just got such a deep, booming voice, you know.
Don't let it go to waste. The city is depending on its guardian, now more than ever.
Bro.
Each new day is a victory. I thought the next threat would come from outside the solar system. I was wrong.
It's that Gambit Chrome. Oh, such a good shader.
The walls are no longer enough. What news?
I can fix this.
Well, seeing as how there's a client update for Destiny 2 and it is 2 in the morning, I am going to call it there. Absolutely. Oh wait, dude, Saladin's here. Maybe we'll play some more tomorrow, do some Iron Banner. Maybe. I do like Iron Banner. Get the bananas ironed.
In the crucible. Just get better.
Okay.
A gift from the old traditions.
So yeah, thanks for coming to watch the live video. If you came to watch the live video, thanks for watching the video on demand. If you came to watch the video on demand, sorry the YouTube uploads are a little bit slow, but those videos should be still preserved on Twitch for the moment. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.